Late in 2022, I got a phone call from an investigative team in Utah that was carrying out investigations into what was defined as high strangeness. So high strangeness kind of encompasses everything from paranormal phenomenon all the way to UFO sightings and little green man and alien technology. But essentially documented instances of things that can't be defined by modern science. And this team reached out to me and they asked me if I would be willing to be part of an advanced team that was going to start a new series of investigations. Now, whenever I hear an invite like this, usually I'm pretty skeptical. And I'm like, I don't know if you're talking to the right guy. Right? My name's Andrew Bustamante. I'm a former covert intelligence officer. I'm not an alien investigator. And I tried to give them that pushback, and they basically said, yeah, that's exactly why we're talking to you. So I went on to have a few more conversations, and it turns out that this investigation, which came to be known as the Beyond Skinwalker Ranch investigation, was a part of a documentary effort by History Channel to document a scientific investigation into these reported areas of high strangeness all over the United States. And it was an extension of an experiment that has been carried out at Skinwalker Ranch in Utah, dating back 3 years, and with just incredible amounts of data collected by the lead investigator out there named Eric Bard and an assigned astrophysicist named Dr. Travis Taylor.
For people out there who aren't familiar with Skinwalker Ranch and what's going on, can you just give a basic history of that and some of the things that have been claimed over the years and who owns it today?
Yeah, it's hard to give a quick summary for a place like Skinwalker Ranch. So
we got time.
In the 1970s and 80s, it really started to identify itself as a hotspot, if not potentially ground zero, for compounding high strangeness. Cryptid sightings. For those of you who don't know what a cryptid is a pan-dimensional like creature, something that does not look like it's from the Earth. But nobody really knows where it is from. So they had reportings of cryptids at this ranch. They had reportings of energy orbs or glowing balls of energy at multiple different altitudes, some right against the ground, some up high in the sky, ranging in size from the size of a basketball to the size of a Volkswagen. They had UFO sightings. They had UFO sightings in the sky, but they also had UFO sightings near Earth or near the ground level. And then they had just all sorts of strange energy and energetic kinds of activities. Batteries that would drain faster than normal, cars that would just spontaneously combust, all sorts of strangeness.
Just in this place.
Just in this ranch. And that ranch had turned over ownership multiple times. And one of the previous owners was a gentleman named Bigelow, Robert Bigelow. And Bigelow was part of a team that was a contractor for the U.S. federal government and supposedly investigating alien technology. So where Robert Bigelow goes, there's suspected alien technology. So when Bigelow was on Skinwalker Ranch and these various types of strange sightings also happened at Skinwalker Ranch, that's when this facility, this location, caught the attention of a gentleman named Brandon Fugel, who's a very successful real estate entrepreneur and businessman in Utah. So he decided to come in and purchase Skinwalker Ranch and then hire himself out of pocket a full-time research team to try to dig into what explains the strangeness at this ranch and is there any evidence to support that Robert Bigelow found something here.